Welcome to Kruk and Kuip Extra Innings belated tonight. And today the Giants won their home opener 4-1 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. This game had thrills, chills, spills, and unfortunately we had an injury to announce. But what a good outing by Matt Moore today. He was solid on the mound, gave the Giants 8 great innings on the mound, only allowed 1 earned run as they had a great game in their home opener at AT&T Park. And there was a crazy error today that allowed 3 runs to score. And they made them pay for the errors today. Then Mark Melancon got his second save. So now he's 2 for 3 in save situations and save ops. But yeah, Taijuan Walker got an error for throwing error that brought in a 1 run. And then Jeff Mathis made another error, which brought in. So the comedy of errors was what made the difference today. And we had some sad news to announce today. Then Hunter Pence went 2 for 4 today. He had a good outing today. Hunter Pence is looking great. Hunter Pence has looked great today. Brandon Crawford went 1 for 3. And yes, we had another hit out of left field today. Jarrett Parker got his first hit of the season today. But yeah, then in the 5th inning, Buster Posey was hit in the head by a pitch and was taken out of the game for concussion protocol. And no, maybe even earlier than that. No, it was the 1st inning. In the 1st inning, Buster Posey was hit by a pitch in the head and was taken out for safety. Better safe than sorry. Then Brett Hundley came in. He went 0 for 3, but we're likely going to see Brett Hundley in the squat tomorrow against. Yeah, it would be sad if we lose Posey, if Posey has to miss significant time behind the squat. But I'd rather see him maybe go on the 7-day disabled list than try to risk having him sit there, having him play hurt, like what's happened with Joe Panic and some other players. Concussions are tricky. You may not feel them at first, but a few days later, you start feeling woozy, and next thing you know, you're done for the season with concussion symptoms, like what has happened with Joe Panic last year. And I'd rather see him get shut down for the next 7 days for safety. The tricky part's going to be, who do you call up to take over for Buster Posey's spot in the roster? I mean, we don't know if Trevor Brown's 100% or I'd probably go with Trevor Brown if he's ready to go and activate him off the disabled list. Or you're looking at something like calling up Tim, whatever his name is, from Sacramento. That's going to get tricky. Who do you place on waivers in order to call him? Trying to figure out Tim's last name. Give me a second. Or do you go? Or do they have to maybe purchase the contract of Tim Federowicz in order to make sure that that there's somebody on the roster to back up Nick Hundley. And the other issue is, who do you expose to waivers to clear a roster space for Fredowitz? So these are going to be some interesting questions. But I'd honestly, I'd rather see Posey get placed on the 7-day concussion DL and play it safe with him and shut him down for the next 7 days and make sure he can pass concussion tests and stuff. Concussions are no joke, and they got to be taken with the best care they can get. And hopefully MLB has the best concussion specialists, and hopefully the Giants have learned from the other two players who have suffered concussions that they've got a better concussion specialist. Hopefully he'll be back sooner than later. Just sit him out for a few games and make sure he's safe. It's too early in the season to try to lose Buster Posey for a season. Well, today was also an anniversary of a big fight, a big brawl that happened in baseball about 23 years ago between Nolan Ryan and Robin Ventura. That was probably one of the best bench clearing brawls you'd ever see in baseball. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. I thought it was. I'm incorrect about that. I'm sorry. We'll talk about that in August. And another interesting news story was Otis Nixon. Former Braves player Otis Nixon was missing and was found today. He was 58 years old, and he's had history of drug issues and stuff. We don't know if maybe it's drugs or maybe he's getting dementia or whatever. But that was just eerie to hear about that. And that, it looks like no foul play has been determined either. So, and he was found. He was found. Doesn't say. He was just found, and then, well, he's had drug issues in the past. When he was playing for the Braves, he was suspended 60 games. He's had cocaine issues, so maybe it's a side effect from cocaine and all that. Maybe a reason why you should not be doing crack. And well, let's go around the horn and let's go around the horn today. See what's happened in other games around the league today. Today, the Yankees beat the Rays 8-1. The winning pitcher was Michael Pineda. The losing pitcher was Alex Cobb. The Tigers beat the Red Sox 2-1. The winning pitcher was Justin Wilson. The losing pitcher was Chris Sale. Sale pitched well. He had he only allowed 2 earned runs. He just didn't get any run support today, and in a losing effort today, Mitch Moreland went 3 for 4. The A's beat the Royals 2-0. The winning pitcher was Jaleel Cotton, and the losing pitcher was Ian Kennedy. And Sean Doolittle got a save today, and former Giant Santiago Casilla was in the setup role today. And Chris Davis is off to a hot start for the Oakland A's today with his 4th home run already of the season. So he's already putting his name in. And Stephen Vogt was 2 for 3. And the Mariners blanked the Astros 6-0, rebounding after that wild game yesterday. Former Grizzly Carlos Correa went 3 for 4. And on the Seattle side, Nelson Cruz went 3 for 4. Kyle Seager went 2 for 3. The winning pitcher was James Paxton. The losing pitcher was Charlie Morton. And actually, the bullpen got the job done tonight, unlike last night. And the Reds beat up on the Pirates 7-1. Michael Lorenzen was your winning pitcher. Your losing pitcher was Tyler Glasnow. And Glasnow really got rocked up, and he only survived 1 2/3 innings today and allowed 5 earned runs. What? All right. Two earned runs, and Finnegan, the original starter, only lasted 2 innings. Brandon Finnegan must have suffered an injury or something. He only pitched 2 innings, so we don't know why. All right, and then the New York Mets beat the Philadelphia Phillies 4-3. Your winning pitcher was Jerry Blevins. Your losing pitcher is Ramos. Andrew Ramos. And the Nationals clobbered the Cardinals 14-6. Tanner Roark was your winning pitcher. Adam Wainwright was the losing pitcher. Only survived 4 innings and allowed 5 earned runs. And then Kevin Segrist allowed 4 earned runs in 1/3 innings pitched. And Jonathan Broxton allowed 3 earned runs in 2/3 innings pitched. And man, it's looking like. And Ryan Zimmerman went 3 for 4 in that game. Jason Worth went 2 for 4. Steven Drew went 3 for 4. Matt Wieters did well. Bryce Harper had a 4 for 4 game. But man, it's St. Louis is just falling apart this year. It's early on in the season. I don't know what's going to be up with them. And then the Padres beat the Rockies 5-3 at Coors Field. Your winning pitcher was Miguel Diaz. And your losing pitcher was Tyler Chatwood. And then Will Myers went 4 for 4 in that game. And the winning. And Maurer gave up 2 earned runs in 1 inning pitched also. And currently in action, we have the Cubbies beating the. I'll be out in a second. LA Dodgers 2-0. All right, I'll be back later. Now that dinner's ready first. I'm going to be back later with a special. I was going to go off the rails originally, but I'll do it later. We'll be back on with my preview for the Stanley Cup playoffs later tonight. See you later. Bye-bye.